Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of 35mm. Today we have a big fish. We have one of the top portrait and wedding photographers in Nigeria with us. And join me with this amazing drum roll as a welcome, Promzi Media.
Hi guys, my name is Innocent Promise Asian.
Awesome.
And I'm from Akwa Ibom.
Awesome. Proud Akwa Ibom man. Ishe. Awesome. So we're very pleased to have you here today.
Thank you so much.
And let's just get into it. So the first question I have for you is, when you're capturing weddings, right? What are the emotions that you try to go for? That's one. And two, how do you get your couples to give you these emotions?
So I would say that first of all, people would actually have to be in love for you to even get any emotion. Because coming from shooting portraits, and going into weddings, it's a whole different ball game because it involves two people. I mean, love is the watchword for me. If they're in love, it's easier for you to capture them. It's easier for you to tell their story. But when the love is not there, trust me, it's more difficult.
I can imagine. So basically, you always try and show the love that I have,
Yes.
Right? And that's good. And what if you get a couple that are like shy and they don't want to like hold hands or they want to do stuff? How do you get them into the mood?
Yeah, so that's a very tricky one. So yes, they are shy couple, right? But a lot of times I try to personally get to know my clients before the wedding day. A lot of times when jobs come from planners, right, you probably might not get to meet the couples till the day of pre-wedding. And it's worse when they don't do a pre-wedding. So it means that you're only going to be meeting them on the day of the wedding. So for me, I try to, as much as possible, try to probably hold a meeting, virtual or something. They should get to know me, get to know the kind of person I am, so that I can also in turn get to know the kind of people they are. So when I know that they are shy, I try to, crack jokes, lend a helping hand, give compliments. Even sometimes when the whole thing is chaotic, you try to give compliments. I mean, it has worked for me. I always give compliments to my couples.
Awesome.
Who doesn't like compliments?
Everybody does.
Exactly.
Everybody does. Next question. On the big day, on the wedding day, how do you manage time?
Even though that question is a very tough one, because I always plead for undivided attention for 20 minutes. You get, because everybody in the space is paid to be there.
True.
Even nowadays, the content creators are paid heavily to
sure.
So they also want to do their jobs. My mentor, Uncle Henry, Big H, always says this thing. He said, make sure you get your safe shots. No matter how bad it is, you have pictures that could be used for frames. You have those images. So it's no longer about just you. You have to consider everybody in the room. So in terms of time management, I try to be there on time first of all, because when you're there on time, you can also now push for your time.
Absolutely.
But when you come there late, you can't be bold enough to speak for your time.
Absolutely. You mentioned safe shots. These are the shots that would typically go into the album, probably prints, and all of those things, not just the ones just for Instagram. You're also thinking about the couple. Now, so the question I have there is, sometimes I've gone for weddings where there's no like order of pictures, right? After church, they just go straight to reception, and is after all they'll be asking for somebody's uncle's, auntie's brother is not there. Now, you as a photographer, if you're in a situation like that and there is no order of pictures, do you suggest that this should happen, or do you just let it go?
The right thing to do is to suggest.
Okay.
I've been in both situations where they have everything figured out.
Okay.
So I get to do everything I was paid to do.
Okay.
And I've also been in situations where the plan was not nice. So it means that you would have to insist. And I've learned it the hard way. It's good to send contracts. A lot of people feel that contracts are for just protection, but it somehow tells what you're supposed to do and what you should not be held accountable for. So in the case where everything is going wrong. Oh, they don't have time for pictures. They don't have order of photograph. You can remind them. Okay. Understand? Some people after the wedding would say that, oh, why didn't you insist? Well, I am of the opinion that I would suggest.
Okay.
And I don't think that I overly need to insist. I will do my part as best as I can. But in the case where what happened, you've insisted, they did not still give you time, it's only sad to now fall back to your contract that you were supposed to provide Z amount of time for me and you didn't.
Thank God you mentioned contracts, right? Let's explore that a little bit. Can you tell us areas that you touch on in your contract?
I always make sure that you have to give me Z amount of time for me to be able to function well.
Absolutely.
If I get to your wedding and people don't want to be photographed, because there are a lot of people at your wedding that, oh, please
don't take my picture.
My delivery time, maybe I fall sick or my editors fall sick after the wedding.
Yeah.
Some form of compensation. Maybe we could decide to give you an extra frame. The amount of people that are going to be present at your wedding. If not, the lead photographer would be available at your wedding. All those things are stated in my contract in short and clear terms.
Right. And also the food part. If they don't give you food, do you delete? Do you delete pictures?
I mean, no, I wouldn't delete your picture.
And it's good to know that if you hire Promzi and you don't give him food, your
pictures are saved.
Next question. Okay. What gear do you use?
I guess
Nikon.
Nikon guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you guys, but I don't even see Nikon buying me away in the nearest future.
Even if they give you the Z9, they dash you. Say, this is the Z9. These are all our lenses. Exactly. Now,
Canon, are you hearing? I mean, so I'm a Canon guy. I currently use the R6, the EOS R6. I mean, I wouldn't
put how much is money in this?
This is my helper.
Nice. What lenses do you have right now?
So I have the 51.4 ultrasonic.
Sweet.
Then I have the 85 f2.
If you could have two ideal lenses.
I mean, so this is directed to my helpers. My two ideal lenses would be the 50mm 1.2 RF. The other one would be the 24.
105?
No, just 24.
24mm prime?
Yes.
Okay. Is that RF or AF?
RF, please.
Oh, really?
RF. They have a 24.
I didn't know they had a 24. Oh, that's interesting.
RF.
Why 24 though?
First of all, I personally do not like the 35.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I feel it's a waste of money.
I mean, it's ironic that you're on 35mm, but you don't like 35. Anyways, go on.
No, for you now. It's for you. So I feel that in terms of weddings here,
okay,
a 35 still gives you limitations.
Oh, okay. Oh, in terms of getting
group
wide
shots.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You see
okay.
group pictures that you still have to go back for a So, but with a 24, I mean, it can be that much. So, and there's a setting on the mirrorless cameras where you can actually crop in.
Yeah.
I mean, I can make my 24 like a
35, 36, thereabout.
Yeah, so
with the APS 1.6 times.
You get so I feel that with a 50 1.2 and a 24, I'm good to go.
So 24 for the white, 50 for like the tight and close-ups. Awesome. Final question.
Oh, okay.
If someone is thinking of starting wedding photography today, 2024, this day, what's your advice to them?
My advice would be to offer to, go along to probably second shoot, offer to assist, because wedding is a lot. They say that an easier way to learn is to watch somebody else doing it. So
absolutely,
you can't be an island, So having to just, patch yourself with somebody who is already doing wedding photography at a level that you see yourself doing it. Learn how they interact with their clients. Learn how they even do the business in the wedding space, because it's different.
Trust the process. There's time to learn and there's time to earn. Right? Mr. Promzi, it's been so nice having you on the show today.
Yes, it's been wonderful being here. And
thank you.
I didn't know that I would be this unshy, if that's the right word to use, but thank you so much for having myself here.
Thank you so much for joining us as well, and we'll see you with another amazing guest very soon. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you.
Peace out.